guys, today we are doing factoring perfect square trinomials, and as we get further along in factoring, I just kind of look at it as like my babies are growing up. You're just learning a lot of this algebraic stuff that is kind of like the basis of algebra, and we're going to learn slowly in this chapter on how to factor so that by the end of the chapter you're going to be amazed at what you're going to be able to factor. Factoring is kind of like a puzzle. It can be really fun. If you like to critically think and think about things logically, and it's good. Some people don't like it because they don't like to think about different ways that you can put a puzzle together. So we've taken it slow. Today I'm going to show you how to factor perfect square trinomials. This is the opposite of factoring, x plus y squared. If we FOILed x plus y squared out, we would get first x squared, outer xy, inner xy, and last y squared. So hopefully by now you understand what FOIL is. And then the middle two terms add together, so you get x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. This is a perfect square trinomial because it's x plus y squared. You're going to get x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. I'm going to show you another one. X plus 4 times x plus 4. If you FOIL that out, you're going to get x squared plus 4x plus 4x plus 16. Adding that all together, you get x squared plus 8x plus 16. Now, if you can recognize when you see x squared plus 8x plus 16, that 4 times 4 is 16 and 4 plus 4 is 8, then you're going to know how to factor that real quick because we're going actually backwards to say that x squared plus 8x plus 16 equals x plus 4 squared. I'm going to show you x plus 3 squared. Okay, that's going to be x squared plus 3x plus 9. Adding the middles, x squared plus 6x plus 9. Now if you notice, if you saw this and you said, oh, 3 times 3 is 9, that's a perfect square. And then 3 plus 3 is 6. That's how I'm going to be able to factor that one. Last one I'm going to show you, x minus 1 times x minus 1 equals x squared minus 1x plus 1. That's a perfect square. In the middle, you're going to get x squared minus 2x plus 1. Now, when you have a minus like that and then a plus, it's going to be two minuses when you're factoring. Okay, I just took you through FOILing, but now we're going to go backwards. This is not what you're doing. I'm just trying to show you what a perfect square trinomials are. Okay, here's our first problem. X squared plus 10x plus 25. Is there a number that we can multiply by itself to get 25, but then when we add it to itself, you get 10? Yes, there is. Okay, these two are perfect squares. X, 5, 5. Everything's positive, so that they're going to be positive in the middle. So the answer is x squared, x plus 5 squared. You can see. Hold on one second. How about here? Is there anything that we can factor? Is that a perfect square? Well, yes, it's 2x. Is this a perfect square? Well, yes, it's 3. Let's see if 2x plus 3, because they're both pluses, is going to work. You're going to get 4x squared plus 6x plus 9. 6x and 6x add up to 12x. So we just factored that. Good. Okay? How about over here? Can we factor that perfectly and factor that perfectly to get that in the middle? First, I notice there's a negative. It's going to be negative. This is going to be xy. This is going to be xy. What's the square root of that? 4z and 4z. Is it possible to get 4z times xy, negative 4z xy, plus negative 4z xy? Can we get an 8 in the middle? Yes. That's your answer. Okay, this one, I would go like this. I know that they're negative. I know that x is there, and I know that should be 3, right? But guess what? It's not going to work. You're going to get a negative 6. So this is not the answer. That is already as factored as it can go. You cannot factor that. Okay, so if you need help, I will be happy to help you. But you will be doing 373, numbers 1 through 24. The first section, 1 through 10. If it's yes, then I want you to go ahead and factor it. So if it's no, the answer is going to be no. If it's yes, go ahead and factor it. Okay, for numbers 1 through 10, and then factor the rest. Thank you.